Hello, today I'm going to be doing some resin art on this cradle board. This is a 40cm cradle board. I'll quickly show you what it looks like underneath. I have taped it off and placed it on some risers. I'm going to check the level to make sure I've got it perfectly level before I start. I've got some just resin colours here. This one's got like a shimmer in it and these two don't. That's the Bermuda Bay and the dark turquoise. And then I've got a couple of mica powders here by Let's Resin, the cyan and the spring green. And I'm going to be using the ocean white by Let's Resin and create some kind, not really a wave, more of a wash, like the ocean's sort of bit of turmoil. I hope that's what I'm going to make anyway. So I'm going to make up some resin using the tabletop epoxy. This has got a 25-minute working time, so I'm going to have to work fast. I've got some things to cover my arms so I don't get resin all over myself, some gloves, a mask and some goggles. Let's get started. Okay, I'm 10 minutes down and I've made up all my colours. I've got a spare coaster here for leftovers, got my heat gun out, and I'm going to start because I've only got 15 minutes left. It's a bit hard to hear through the mask, so I'll walk you through what's happening. I'm wanting the midnight blue around the outside. And putting some dark turquoise next to it to blend in together. I have two gloves on so I can spread this with my hand. The edges of the cradle board tend to soak up the resin as they're made of MDF. So I'll need to go over them a few times. I've added a little bit of white to the Bermuda Bay because I was a bit worried about the piece being too dark and I just wanted to lift some of the colours. Once the piece was totally covered, I added the mica powders over the top. And a little bit of pearl white in the middle. And I blended those through with my hand. I started with the heat gun to see how it blends before adding the ocean white. I began by warming up the surface. Then it was time to add the ocean white, laying it in lines. I want it to blend in and create some interesting patterns and dimension. I start by warming the resin. And I can see a bubble effect forming, which looks quite good. Then I start to tilt and heat to stretch the white. And then the other way. I managed to block both camera angles at this point, but I started pushing the white with the heat gun. That's pretty cool, actually. I thought about using the blowtorch to encourage the lacing on the white, but it was looking pretty good. So many bubbles. I mean, good bubbles. I decided to use my leftovers on a small tile, which I will show you when it's dry. And it was all looking pretty good. I will bring you back when it's all dry and cured. Okay, here is the final result, and I hope you can see the shimmer. I'm going to just add another light so you can see the sparkle. So pretty. It's very bubbly. This bit here, it's one of my favorite bits. It's like a dark crack going through it. And it's all shimmery up here as well. I did end up doing a clear coat on the top. The resin had soaked into the MDF, so I did another coat and it worked out fine that way. Plus there was a few dimples on my original coat, so that just leveled it off. I also did this cute little coaster, but one of the things that happened with this is with the paste, the pearl color paste that I had, when I opened it, it was all solidified, so I didn't warm. You should warm it up and then you can get mixing it properly, but I just tried to put a bit straight in, and obviously one of the lumps didn't dissolve and it's come out in this piece here, and it's just sort of spread out. I love the bubbly effect that this created, and I think that's a mixture of using the pigment paste with the mica powders. Now if you want some mica powders, the Let's Resin mica powders come in a set of 36 colours, so it's a great beginner set. You get so many colours, and I have a discount code for that as well, and you can also get the ocean white if you like that, and part of the proceeds will go to helping this channel stay afloat. Yeah, so that's it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you all in the next one. Bye.